Okay, we'll do the Christie interview. No, I'm kidding. I won't do that, dude. Let me go
We
and shut
won't
this.
get many answers.
See, that's probably a cooler over there, but either way, it's not going to be great. All right. Hey, guys. Rob and Christie here. We just thought, as I get this thing out of my back pocket, that we'd do a quick wrap-up. We're at OTF 18 here in Albuquerque, and the conference just got wrapped up. We just did the picture and video over at the Mobile Observatory with everybody in it. It was a fun conference. We had lots of good times, lots of neat things. Sat in the hot tub for a while last night, just did different stuff like that. But we met lots of neat people. We met people from Mexico City and people from Scotland and people from Hawaii and people from a whole bunch of other different places. There was even somebody here, I think it was from Dubai, way off over there. So it was a very well attended conference. Lots of neat information. Some of the speakers just stick out, and I mean, all of them had some pretty good stuff, but some of them were just especially good. August Dunning is always great. He's always got loads of fun stuff, and I have to, I don't even know if I should say this, but nobody's going to see anyway, so I don't care. Last year I left the conference thinking that Dr. Dunning was an anti-gun guy, thinking he didn't like guns and thought they were bad. This year, though, he actually promoted, said, "Be safe, buy a gun." I was like, yes, I just wanted to run up on stage and kiss him, but I was afraid I might get thrown out if I did that, not to mention punch in the face. That was fun. That was neat to see. He's got a lot of neat stuff. His presentations are probably the most fun of anybody's to watch, just the way he does with the slides and the interactive. So that was probably one of the most...
Humor element.
The
he
humor
always has a humor element.
Yeah.
He wants you to lighten up.
Yeah, exactly. And he's not blatantly one side of the political aisle or the other. But if he sees something stupid, he'll call it stupid. He'll call bullcrap on something right quick. He doesn't bother him a bit, and I think that's neat. So that was one of my standouts. Christie, what was something... And it doesn't have to be a speaker. Christie isn't always into this stuff as much as I am, some of it. And so...
I'm not as smart.
Whatever.
I'm not smart enough.
I'll just say one of us has a college degree and the other one
I can take a test.
Doesn't even know where college is. So what was something you liked about this? I mean, and it can be the food, it can be sitting in the hot tub, it can be little and it can be whatever you want it to be. We'll just take turns talking about things we like.
Taking turns.
Yeah.
So one thing.
Okay, I'll do two things. How about that? I'll do two things, you can do one. Would that be better? My goodness. Say yes.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, another standout performance, that's not the right word, presentation was Michael Claridge. Y'all saw me on, it may not have. I interviewed him. I didn't even interview him. I talked to him for a second on one of the videos I posted up. Michael's one of those guys that's just good. That's another good thing about all the presenters. They're all easily approachable and just pretty much, as far as I can tell, like interacting with everybody there. They're not standoffish. They're not stuck up. They like interacting with people. They really do. And that made it fun. Michael Claridge, though, dude is like some of the others. I mean, wicked smart. And just fun to talk to. And his presentation, I got to go back and watch it again because it was absolutely inspiring. Some of the things he talked about were just great. As some of these presenters, these presentations get put online, though most of them got video and they're going to be online later, and hopefully with the slide content that went with them. Remember, if you don't watch any others, watch Michael Claridge and watch the stuff he was talking about. It was great. He put the whole aspect of learning and thinking stuff. I don't know how old he is. I'm guessing he's about my age, and so he can remember in school when we were taught that, you know, space was dead and there's nothing out there alive and there's no interactions of anything, and now we know better. More than just gravity. We know that there are electrical connections, there are cosmic connections out there, and no telling what else. And just some of the stuff he was talking about that way was really great. Those two guys, absolutely my favorite speakers of the whole presentation.
I liked his too because I actually could understand some of it. But it was interesting the way that he presented things and the way we used to see it and the way we can see it now and understand how things are different than we thought they were.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just happy to be here with you.
Thank you. That was two things. You don't get out of the next one.
Two things?
Yeah.
I thought you said I just had to have one, and I just
did.
did two.
No, you had, huh?
I just did two.
I know you did two, but that doesn't get you off the hook for the next time it's your turn. So you got to think hard now.
You're gonna make me. Oh, see, I thought I was just doing one.
No, we're going to go
Total.
back and forth. Is what
That's
we're
not
doing.
fair.
See, Lisa Upton and Joan Burkpile kind of talked about the same thing. They were almost two cogs of the same wheel. Lisa's presentation was good, and she has a website, which I'm not going to be able to remember. I can look at my notes. I wrote it down. It was
Space science.
come on, you can do it. Solar. I got to look. Solar Cycle Science is her website. I went to her website this morning. Actually, it was quite good. There's a lot of neat stuff on there, and an easy to use website too. I enjoyed hers even more than hers a little bit. No offense if anybody sees it. Joan Burkpile, the way she explained things and talked was completely easy to understand for a guy like me that doesn't have a whole lot of brain cells. It was good to listen to. I really enjoyed what she put out there too. And then same thing, we bumped into them a couple of times and talked to them, and I mean they're so glad to talk about everything. You almost can't get away from them. And I love that. I love that. I think that's terrific.
Yeah.
What next? What else?
I get to be here with you.
You already said that. See, I'll just say I got to be here with you.
Oh. Okay. Well, then we're done.
And we probably are close to done. There's not a whole lot else to say. There was lots of good stuff. Lots of good food. They fed us well this year. Breakfast this morning. Oh, I wouldn't have eaten supper last night if I'd known how good breakfast was going to be, because it was really good. What? Did you just make a face and what'd you do? I got to watch the video now, see what you did. I should have turned the screen to us, then I could have watched you from there. Oh well. Anyway, we got to go eat. We got to go sit in the hot tub. I'm probably going to go do about 25 sets of stair laps up and down the 12 floors here. Maybe go grab some of those weights and do a good workout tonight. Or I'll sit in the room, watch a movie, and eat 4-day-old pizza with whatever else we got to go with it here. One of those two things. We haven't decided. I'm going to flip a coin in a minute. We'll see what I'm going to do. What else? We don't know what else. This is our last night here. We go back home tomorrow. We left our girls in charge of the house. They're taking care of things for us. And I bet they've got the house cleaned up and all the stuff out in the yard cleaned.
No dishes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The rooms will look immaculate when we get back. I'm proud of them for that. Anyway, the party's over. Now we got to pick up the pieces, go back home. I was hoping we get a pretty cool sunset out there. I'll close it out with a little view of the sky and what's going on out there. But hope y'all didn't mind me doing all these videos. I just figured it'd be fun to share a little bit of what's happening here, and you know, maybe a few people will like it, maybe not. Look at these eyes. Do they look like I care? All right, guys, let's go look at the sunset. I like sunsets, and we're a long way. We're not a long way from the house, but we're a little ways from the house. So here's our sunset, and of course the camera never does pick up the colors right. Looks like we could get a little rain over there. You can see where it's trying to fall. I'm going to zoom in on that. They call that Virga, where the rain falls out of the cloud. Whoops. Where the rain falls out of the cloud, but never makes it to the ground. That might make it to the ground over there, though. What's that? He might be. So there's the New Mexico sunset. And it may get a little bit cooler as it gets darker, but I suspect that's about it. Alright, y'all. This video is about to go 9 minutes and 30 seconds, which is probably about 9 minutes too long. Cheers, y'all.